Your confidence implies such a great amount to you. Have you generally discussed it? It's a balance. I would rather not jam it down anyone's throat, however, I don't deny my confidence. That is a much greater sin. It's not famous in my industry, but rather, I can't deny my confidence. I figure it will keep on waking well come to Fame Reporter YouTube channel. I accept that they gave me a terrible arrangement since this industry is a beast. It's the very beast that these me as well was attempting to fill you in about. I went through something that I figured I could never at any point go through. We are in general managing the unavoidable just mortality. Thus to perceive how Stu dealt with that with effortlessness and respect, and how it's reassuring individuals to embrace those things and to be steady and cherishing and never abandoning individuals. In a daring and sincere move, Imprint reveals insight into the upsetting truth behind the boycotting of the strong film Sound of Opportunity. Mark Wahlberg is going to uncover the dim and wound truth of the business, explicitly with respect to the stunning boycotting of the strong movies. This story will enrapture your consideration and wake you up to the mysteries the diversion Goliaths needed to keep stowed away. Plan to be bolted as we dig into the secrets Hollywood didn't maintain that you should be aware. Before we get into the main issue at hand, we should make way for what went down with Sound of Opportunity. The film depends on a strong, genuine story following the chivalrous excursion of Tim Ballard, a previous government usable, as he fights to protect honest youngsters from illegal exploitation. With a convincing and critical story, it's difficult to accept it confronted any difficulties. And afterward, he's taking a gander at them, all the wonder characters, and he says, "This is the manner by which I saved the world." Be that as it may, as we'll before long find, Hollywood had different plans coming up. What's the story behind this perplexing circumstance? How could such a significant and fruitful film be sidelined and overlooked? The basic response lies in the obligation of media organizations. Rather than putting the obligation to prove anything on the actual film, it ought to be on the media organizations to recognize its importance. While evaluating a film as a certain something, totally disregarding its presence brings up issues about reasonableness and acknowledgement in the business. The story behind Sound of Opportunity goes past amusement. It reveals insight into a worldwide issue that influences innumerable lives. The film's excursion to the cinema turned into a fight against inconspicuous enemies still up in the air to hold its powerful message back from arriving at the majority. Mark Wahlberg's relentless obligation to truth and equity is a demonstration of the strength of the human soul against imposing chances. The arrival of Jim Caviezel's most recent film, Sound of Opportunity, has sent shockwaves through Hollywood's elites, as it shockingly rules the movies clashing with the most recent Mission Incomprehensible portion. Sound of Opportunity demonstrates crowds pine for strong narrating that doesn't comply with the commonplace Hollywood account. In a new meeting with Fox News, Jim Caviezel energetically declares that Hollywood feelings of trepidation, the sound of opportunity, and is shaking in their boots. The film's message urges people in general to pay attention to their heart, which resounds profoundly with crowds. Notwithstanding established press absence of inclusion, Caviezel stays unfazed, communicating fulfillment with the film's underlying 2 million opening end of the week, however anxiously wanting more accomplishment to raise further mindfulness for the kids affected by the issues featured in the film. The public's mind-boggling reaction shows that true narrating catches hearts and enamors crowds. We're being screwed by established press. We're not getting any inclusion, Caviezel said. Furthermore, I'm content with the 2 million, he said in a reference to tickets bought in the initial end of the week. Yet, I need much more since I need the youngsters. Mark Wahlberg, the eminent entertainer and maker, is the main impetus behind Sound of Opportunity. In a new disclosure that sent shockwaves through the business, he fearlessly uncovered the shrewd powers that look to cover this significant task. So to be ready to give my children a superior life and follow and seek after their fantasies, whether it be my little girl is an equestrian, my child is a ball player, my most youthful child is a golf player. In a sincere meeting, he divulges the endeavors to boycott the film and quiet its strong message, leaving all of us doubting the more obscure side of Hollywood. So what precisely did Wahlberg say which has sent shockwaves to Hollywood? Online viral posts are getting out and about claiming that Hollywood entertainer Imprint Wahlberg offered a striking expression. Hollywood pedophiles have no place passed on to stow away. These cases have built up forward momentum on Twitter, collecting a huge number of perspectives, and were at first joined by a group's voice article, which has since been erased. In any case, remainders of the story's snippet shared via web-based entertainment recommend that Wahlberg had likewise stated that a strong gathering of Hollywood insiders had started a conflict against the business tip-top. The news has blended critical consideration and hypothesis about what these disclosures could mean for the business future. As per the STG report online, Wahlberg uncovered an upsetting side of Hollywood, revealing insight into a dim organization supposedly engaged with pedophilia, kid prostitution, and illegal exploitation. He alludes to those in charge as wiped-out oddities and cases. An unavoidable culture of quietness inside the industry exists. Standing up against tip-top pedophilia is accepted to be deserving of death, establishing a climate where individuals dread uncovering reality. Wahlberg enthusiastically commends Jim Caviezel and Mel Gibson, hailing them as American legends with bundles of steel for courageously testing the Hollywood framework. These momentous entertainers' play had a huge impact in bringing issues to light about the upsetting issue of world-class pedophilia inside media outlets. Their mental fortitude in revealing insight into this scourge has gained them esteem and appreciation as they fearlessly defy the dim bits of insight that some really like to keep stowed away. Nonetheless, this news was commented as phony. By and by, there is right now no validated proof to help the case that Wahlberg offered such an expression, and his delegate has completely denied any relationship with it. In any case, another news happened that Imprint Wahlberg and Mel Gibson are dealing with a task together. Yet again, the expectation and dread in Hollywood are discernible as the unique pair of Imprint Wahlberg and Mel Gibson combine efforts for an impending film. Mel Gibson, who has additionally as of late pointed against the Hollywood elites and portrayed Hollywood's plan for boycotting. Sound of Opportunity is bringing together with Imprint Wahlberg, which will drop the sensation on Hollywood. What's more, sending chills down the spine of Hollywood elite is going. Tinseltown is fully on guard, dubious about the stunners that may be revealed. There's great many kids. So that is genuinely talking. That is a pit. Mel and Imprint have a very sizable amount of cash to advise them to stick it. Ideally, this is a defining moment. That isn't supportive today, folks. All the most recent VIP news and the future spine chillers coming up are conveyed to you in the most summarized manner. Assuming you found this video accommodating, consider tapping the like button and buying into this channel. Stir things up around Town Chime so you never pass up any hot news. Let us know in the remark area. Gratitude for watching.